Hello everyone, this is Vaishnavi, your radio host from Radio NYRA, and we have a very special guest with us. That's Mr. Murli Krishnamurthy Garu. Welcome to our show, Murli Garu.
Namaste, Namaskaram, and greetings. I'm very happy to be on Radio NYRA and very happy to be talking to your listeners this year. Yes,
So, all the listeners, this special guest, Murli Krishnamurthy Garu, is the founder and executive chairman of Shankara Eye Foundation. That's gives us immense pleasure to welcome you to Radio Naira and to know more about it. So, how are you, sir? How are you doing?
oh, wonderful, wonderful. As I told you, I'm in Lake Tahoe.
Uh-huh.
Family is skiing, but for me, the interview with Radio NYRA is very important.
Thank you
Uh,
so much. It's a pleasure to hear that. And
sure,
so we would like to know more about Shankar Eye Foundation. When was it founded, and
sure.
what's Shankar Eye Foundation's vision and mission?
Sure. Basically, it was started by Dr. Ramani and Dr. Radha Ramani, both doctors, back
Uh-huh.
in the 70s. And they were performing around 8,000 free eye surgeries at the first Sankara Eye Hospital. My uncle, late my auntie's husband, my uncle, late P. Balasubramaniam, he was a volunteer at Sankara, Coimbatore, as a Rotarian. He pushed me and my brother Sridharan almost for more than a year before my brother visited the hospital. He came back so impressed to start the Sankara Eye Foundation USA. We started on May 21, 1998 from my home. So they do an amazing job, Vaishnavi. Every weekend they go to the villages. They identify patients who are poorest of the poor. They use school students and others to do basic registration, and then they have staff to do vision test, urine test, blood test to make sure they don't have diabetes or other problems. So about out of 1,000 people, they identified 250 people in one of the camps I went. They bring back to the hospital in our own buses, where they stay for 3 days, where they get to eat the same quality food that we eat. They have not seen a bathroom or anything, so we help them how to use the bathroom, keep it clean, and then we go back and also make sure their eye surgery is successful. So we get 98 to 99% success rate. So my
Mhm.
brother was impressed. He came back and we started. So until then, I'm a hardware and software engineer, but not cut out for either of this, just surviving. So this came as a boon to me. Swami Vivekananda says, even if you give a kind of a baby to a beggar, he's going to become responsible. That is what happened to me. So suddenly some Josh came into me. I worked extremely hard. And then Sankara started growing with our own music group. We performed a fundraiser on April 3rd, 1999. Bay
Oh,
Area House full. We raised $18,000. No
wow.
looking back. And then number of surgeries at Coimbatore started growing from 8,000 to 15,000 to 22,000. This is an one volunteer who finished his MBA from MIT. He saw our TV ad. He looked at our website. He came home and said, Murli, you guys are doing an amazing job. What is your mission and vision? He said, "अरे vision कुछ नहीं है इसमें जान निकल रही है." So I'm working 40 miles from home.
Wow.
So, but that started me thinking, because I am really motivated by Swami Vivekananda teachings. Even now, that fire, inner fire, is always continuously burning because of Swami Vivekananda's teachings. Swamiji says each and every one of you is potentially divine. You can do anything and everything. Think big. Even if you're a thief, don't be a petty thief, be a big thief. So that is so I kind of really motivated Sankara India and Sankara here. Nobody believed us because we're all volunteers and we're all
Yes.
software engineers. How can these guys run? Finally, in 2002, with the blessings of Kanchi Sankaracharya, the big vision was accepted, and then one of his devotees got land in Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. Some of his devotees bought land in Shimoga. The journey continued. We work with Telugu organizations like Tana, Bata. We work with Kannada organizations like Akka, all those people leveraging the local organizations. We built 14 Sankara Eye hospitals. The last one was opened by Prime Minister Modi at Varanasi. And 6 years ago, Vaishnavi, some of our doctors, Dr. J.K. Reddy, who also performed my cataract and corneal transplant, both eyes. I paid
Yeah.
$800 for that each eye from Coimbatore. They all said we are growing too fast and they don't have time to consolidate, do more research, training, vagera. So they asked us to slow down. So that's when we also said, let us start working with other organizations in the northern part of the country, like Bihar, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Mathura, and all that. So now we are running 29 hospitals, and we performed 500,000 free eye surgeries last year at our 29 hospitals. Our goal is 1 million free eye surgeries annually by 2030, and we have a clear line of sight. This is
Wonderful.
a short,
Knowledge.
in short, I can keep talking about Sankara. I cut it short
Definitely.
because there's limited time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you said a lot of things, so I think there is a lot of resources involved because of
Yes.
volunteers and from
Yes.
USA and from different parts of the
Yes.
world. In fact, I
Correct.
would say India, of
Correct.
course.
Correct.
So how was that been challenging for you in initial days, and now what is this stage you are
Yes,
at that you are able to manage from USA to
correct.
India? How is
That's
the
a that's a
resource
good
managed
that's
for
a
you?
very good question. Initially, it's my family, my brother's family. Even my mother was a volunteer who died at 90
Oh
years.
my God.
Initially, we wrote about 100 letters very shyly to our friends. Dear Ramesh, we are starting this non-profit. One eye surgery costs at that time 30, now 50. It's only $30. So like that, we raised $8,000. See, because I'm part of my music group called Pallavi, we have done fundraisers for other charities like Asha, Cry, ILP, Vagera. So we knew how to do fundraisers. So we did this show, a multilingual show on April 3rd, 1999, with my
Oh,
group Pallavi, Hindi, Tamil, Marathi, Telugu, Kannada, all these languages. So volunteers come whenever you do. So volunteers slowly started joining. And then when they come to know, meet all of us, they know that none of us have any, what do you call it, agenda, and we're all here for the love of India, no, for the love of doing something good. So more and more volunteers started. We started doing big fundraisers. More volunteers started. Dandiya, again,
oh,
like that, all over the country. People like our simplicity. There is no, if you don't see, we don't make a lot of noise. There's no board members who are all going on stage. It's only me. They want me to go on stage. So very low key. There is no hierarchy. You come and volunteer, you take a initiative, nobody will bother you. It's a very free, open organization. The only agenda we have is in our lifetime, eliminate blindness in India. So, to cut it short, Vaishnavi, we are run by 800 volunteers all over the country. Very
oh,
soon, I want to start a chapter in North Carolina also.
wonderful. That's a great
Yeah,
news for
yeah, yeah,
us.
yeah. Every area we should have some presence. Supported by 60,000 donors, small and big. Some people donate $50 to open an eye, and one person. Some people donate $2 million for the Mathura hospital, and one person recently, Kasi Sannidhi from Dallas. His father was treated by our Dallas coordinator, Dr. Hindu, who's a neurologist. He was so happy. He saw the Guntur hospital. He donated $500,000, and he's donating another 500 next year to have the name of his mother-in-law on the Guntur hospital. So we have $1 million donors. We have $50 donors. See, to hit a century in cricket, you need ones, twos, fours, sixes, everything. So
Yeah.
all donations matter, and this I call this a people's movement, Vaishnavi. See, in my opinion, 1 million is just a first milestone. With such India developing so rapidly, with such a young aspirational population, such a huge population, and in the era of AI,
Yes.
uh, quantum physics, and all that, we should come up with a method by which no hospitalization is needed. Just an injection should clear the cloud in the lens. So I believe that we should aim for a blind-free India. Eventual goal for this organization. I'm 70 years old, maybe maximum another 5 years I can work. So beyond that, beyond 1 million, the young population has to take up. Let us eliminate, make India blind free. Developed country, India will be a developed country. How can we have any blindness? Make India a blind free India, and also help other people, help other countries. Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, you know?
Yes.
And in my case, this is the most happiness I've derived in my life. Initially, I used to think I'm helping people. Then it occurs to me, world has been running for millions of years. Good is there, bad is there. No, so somehow it keeps running. Am I a cause of world running? So I should not be proud that I'm eliminating this curable blindness. It is an opportunity given to God, given by God to all of us to flower.
Absolutely.
I think myself spiritually flowering. So in
Wonderful.
that, so God has taken over this work. Because God has taken over, what is the limitation? There is no limit. Don't only we think Murli is doing. I'm putting myself in this frame. Now it is the whole existence is taking over. So we should think blind free India, blind free world. People may think I'm a pagal guy, but this is the way I really, this
No,
is the way
that's a
I,
wonderful thought process, what you said. It's not just that. I think I see the kind thoughts and the intention of helping people.
yes,
So that's a wonderful thing which you're doing.
yes,
And I know
yes,
you said, like, since there is a lot of AI and quantum physics or whatever is coming, it's in this world, like the modern world
yes.
we see. So do you also see that AI is helping you in your vision?
Our doctors, they're using AI to
Mm-hmm.
do exactly the details. I don't know, but they
Okay.
are deploying AI. They are doing telemedicine, and
One.
the quantum physics is almost coming close to our Advaita philosophy of consciousness exists irrespective of this body. No, amazing! The whole world, the quantum and AI is just mind-boggling. I wish I was younger to understand more of quantum physics and all that. Also, Vaishnavi, let's say even that solution comes later. If this team can do 1 million
Yes.
pre-eye surgeries per year with the current population and current wealth of all Indians and India, you must the new generation must aim for eliminating blindness from India. Whether a simple solution comes through or not, we just have to build a lot of capacity. I'll put one statistics in front of you, very rough. In the
Definitely.
USA, they perform 14,000 surgeries, overall eye surgeries per year, per million. India only performs 6,000, including free and paid.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to build capacity at least 2.5 times more, and we have to do more work because there's a big backlog is left. So it's a lot more work. But this team is able to achieve million surgeries per year by 2030. And
Right.
in our time, the wealth was not there. Now there's so much wealth, so much technology. So the new team should take up blind free India by 2040. We should,
Wow.
should be able to do it. Should be able to do
Amazing.
it. Yeah,
Definitely.
that's my
Um,
that's my vision in my life. Yeah,
Wonderful. Yeah, looks like I won't say a big vision, but a very, very kind and thoughtful vision you have.
yeah, yeah.
So,
It's
wish you all
achievable.
the best, and it is achievable, you
Yeah.
say.
Let me quickly mention our projects before
Mm-hmm.
I close.
Yes,
We just expanded the capacity of our Guntur hospital. Sankara, it's a very flagship hospital which became self-sufficient first. So
absolutely.
from 30 to 60,000 free eye surgeries. We
Mm-hmm.
still have about 400, 500K. Before the need was 1.5 million. Now that Mr. Kasi Sannidhi is giving 1 million, so we only have to raise 500,000 by the
Okay.
end of this month. We have to still pay the vendors. And then we
Wow.
opened a new hospital in Solapur. And then we
Okay.
are going in a big way into Bihar.
Wonderful.
Bihar is 20, 30 years behind the rest of the countries like Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. My
Mm-hmm.
heart goes out for Bihar. We built a 500-bed hospital with our partner Akkanjoti Eye Hospital. We are
Mm-hmm.
already performing 100,000 plus free eye surgeries. Now we are embarking on a mission to build a 1,000-bed hospital in the same vicinity. Eventually, this Akkanjoti Eye Hospital wants to deliver 500,000 free surgeries annually by 2030. At
Wonderful.
Varanasi Hospital, Modi ji invited us to come to Patna. Patna
Yeah.
government gave us prime land in the Bihar government gave us prime land in Patna. So we are building a 225 bed hospital supported by Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. Then we are
Mm-hmm.
also entering West Bengal. We are building a hospital with Netaji Eye Hospital in Kolkata,
Mm-hmm.
and tripling the capacity of Jalpaiguri Hospital run by Siliguri Greater Lions Eye Hospital from 20 to 60,000. At the end of this, in 2 years, we would have built a capacity of more than 1 million free eye surgeries. By 2030, we'll scale it to 1 million. By 2035, make it self-sufficient. 75% free, we bring from the villages, 25% paid, people like me.
Mhm.
So self-sufficiency enables scaling.
Right. So I mean the current status which we see like from the existing hospitals and the upcoming hospitals. So upcoming is
Yeah.
the Bihar hospital you're
As
talking about.
upcoming is four new hospitals,
Four new
two
hospitals.
in Bihar,
Okay.
existing 29 hospitals,
Yeah.
including the Solapur hospital. Guntur
Okay.
was already existing, we doubled
Yeah.
the capacity. New
Okay.
ones are Patna, Bihar,
Mm-hmm.
Mastichak, Akhan Eye Hospital, Kolkata, West Bengal, and Jalpaiguri, West Bengal. Four new,
Wonderful.
and many more partners are waiting. We just had a big partner meeting in Mumbai. Several big providers like Sitapur Eye Hospital in UP are
Mm-hmm.
waiting to join our movement. We have to do due diligence. After
Mm-hmm.
that, we will kind of bring them into the fold. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you see, like in the map, if I'm just thinking about all the cities you have mentioned, uh,
Uh,
did you cover most part in the north part of the India, or you see the city
There are
is
some
also
parts
covered?
not covered. Assam, we met a
Mm.
young lady from Assam, Yashita Agarwal, who wants us to help the Drishti Eye Hospital Assam. We'll do due
Right.
diligence. Maybe we'll also bring them into the group.
Wow.
So, Northeast also more to be covered. But
Mm.
unfortunately, Northeast, the terrain is bad. Then you
Right.
cannot do volume surgery, but still, it also deserves our love. And then we don't have a hospital in Kerala because
Okay.
many of them come to our Coimbatore hospital and the need is not very big. We are
Mm.
mostly targeting UP, MP, West Bengal, Bihar, like that.
Right.
And in the north, we have not covered Jammu and Kashmir.
Absolutely. That's the future. Probably we will,
Future,
again,
yes,
when we
yes.
talk, definitely you will mention that, hey, we already
Yeah,
have this
yeah, yeah.
hospital.
We have to cover this what do you call it, Haryana
Haryana.
and Jharkhand
Mm-hmm.
and Jammu and Kashmir and the northeast. Yeah,
Wonderful,
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah, yeah.
Wonderful, Murliji. And how can, our listeners can support you, and also tell us about what are the ways to donate.
Correct, correct. As I told you, this one line I want to use. We are a charity navigated top four-star rated charity for 14 times. That
Wow.
puts into the top 2 to 3% of all American charities for commitment to accountability, transparency, governance, and keeping the overheads low. In short, हम इतने trustworthy हैं कि आप आंख बंद करके donate कीजिए, हम आंखें खोलेंगे. So
Wow.
in this season of lights, Diwali went by, now Christmas, so much light here. But many of our brothers and sisters are waiting for a ray of hope, ray of light from us. We owe it to them. We gained so much from the government of India. We need to give back. Make sure no one is needlessly blind. So people can donate stock. We are getting a lot of stock donations at this time. They can just go to our website, giftofvision.org, and donate $50 to open an eye and 2,500 dollars to open an eye every day, or donate $1,000 for Guntur or Patna or Mastichak or Kolkata, Jalpaiguri to become a founding donor. Have the name of a loved one on the hospital wall of founders. If your company matches, it's only $500. We can afford more. $5,000 for a golden founding donor, 10,000 for a platinum founding donor, $125,000 for a partner in service for a name on a plaque in front of the hospital, and $1 million if you want a name on the hospital. We can
Wonderful.
still give it. Yeah, yeah,
Amazing. So any
yeah, yeah.
amount is
Any
acceptable.
amount is
Any
good.
amount. Any help is
बूंद
help.
yeah, बूंद बूंद से पानी भरती है ना. Yeah, yeah, correct.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
And last question, why people should support you? Why?
I kind of precipitated that. I,
Yes,
I told the answer before only,
yes, yes.
because of charity navigated top four-star rated charity for 14 times, 11 times consecutively. We are
Right,
trustworthy. For any surgery you support, we send you a certificate with the name of the patient, where they come from. And if you have supported a hospital, we take a picture of your plaque and send it to you. There's some backlog in that, we are catching up.
right,
So, and hospital, you go to India, all these hospitals are there. No, you go to Guntur, you see a beautiful building has come up to double the capacity. You go to Solapur, new HV Desai Eye Hospital, supported by Sankara Eye Foundation, has come up. In Varanasi, you see a R. Junjunwala Sankara Eye Hospital. It's all out of not out of thin air. It is there. So
Yes,
the
yes,
proof is
yes.
in the pudding. And before we complete, I want to leave one line of a song for you.
I was
Yeah,
just about to ask you because
yeah.
last time when you were on our studio, I mean, last time when we were talking about you, I was just about to ask, but anyways, you already told. And also, along with that, I want to, for our new listeners and the existing listeners, you shared one story last time, how
Yes,
impactful it is when someone is just able to see it when they
correct,
out
correct.
of their blindness. So, if you
Yes.
have any small story, I remember last year, I think when we spoke, you shared a small story that,
Okay, I would have shared a
uh,
story. I don't know whether I shared a story about Michael.
uh-huh.
Uh, See this lady Angela from Utah. They are Mormon. They do service at the church. She came to visit India. She was at the Christian Mission College (CMC),
Mm-hmm.
and she came to know about this young 1 or 2 year old boy Michael who was blinded at birth because when he was born, I think his mother died or something. So the villagers thought this baby is evil, and they poured some concoction into his eyes. So poor guy, he became blind.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
blame anybody. This is the situation. He
Yeah.
became blind, and Angela wanted to help him, but there was not hope, no hope. Then he was brought to Sankara Eye Hospital, Coimbatore. Our doctor J.K. Reddy is a genius. He's a genius who did my uh, corneal transplant. He looked at the boy, examined the boy. He said one eye is gone,
Oh
unfortunately.
my God.
Another eye, there is a slim chance of recovery if we do a corneal transplant. So we do corneal transplant at our hospitals. So he performed the surgery, and this guy was in his room recovering. And in the night, they were all anxiously waiting. Some people were chanting some Rutanjay mantra and all that because a young baby, everybody's heart melts, no. So they were all waiting. In the morning, somebody went and opened the curtain there. It's all a surprise. Dr. Avadi says it beautifully. He says when they were opened the curtain, sunlight was coming in. This person, Michael, he was just moving his hand up and down because this is the first time he's
Oh
seeing
my
light in his life.
God.
Light in his life. Dr.
Oh,
Ramani says, money or fame, Murli, nothing gives you so much joy. This is
yeah,
why, because I've been in this for 27 years, whereas my guru, Dr. Ramani, is in this work for 50 years, 45, 50 years. He says, that
perfect.
is what keeps driving me. That is what keeps driving me also, Vaishnavi. Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I had this question for you, but I think you answered everything. I had a question, why I care?
Oh,
For
I told that
yeah,
because of the population, India
yeah,
still does not have enough capacity.
right.
And as they say in Telugu and Sanskrit, Sarvendriyanam Nayanam Pradhanam. Eyesight is 80% of our senses. No,
Definitely.
80% of our senses, and India has a big need. India is developing on one side. On the other side, the poor people don't even know that Sankara Eye Hospital can cure you. They are afraid to come to our eye camp. They're worried whether I'll take their eyes away or something. Then
Yeah,
then
yeah.
through word of mouth, the news spreads, and then free patients start coming. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely, Murliji. Definitely. Now, definitely, we want to hear the song from you. Uh,
Yes, sure, sure. As I said, in this season of lights, let us spread light and let us spread love. ज्योत से ज्योत जलाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जलाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, सबको गले से लगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो. This is what gives us happiness in life, Vaishnavi.
so amazing, Murliji.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so happy to talk to you as always. And
Thank
thank
you.
you so much for being at Radio NYRA studio show. And this is a very good message to all our listeners. Thank you
Sure.
very much. And yeah,
Oh,
definitely, I think they can visit giftofvision.org
.org.
and
Yeah.
get more
Yeah.
information about
Yes.
Shankar Eye Foundation.
Correct. Correct. Wonderful.
Thank you so much, Murliji.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Happy
Nice.
holidays and a happy new year.
Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.